rain coming down tonight. Not many people out around here right now. It's about 9:35 p.m. So, just leaving for work now. Bus there probably. The police are there. Ready for work. 57. Car number 57. Gatineau police just as I step out to leave for work. Intentionally driving by to harass and intimidate. Over 3 years of that now. Car number 57. Gatineau police just as I step out to leave for work. Intentionally driving by to harass and intimidate. Over 3 years of that now. Car 57. Take a look at the rest of the street. There's no one really out or anything like that. So showing up intentionally there. That'll be online again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on the next compilation. Car 57. And then they're going to get their cut of the drug money now as well from the dealers who they allow to operate. So 32, that should be any minute here. Oh, here it is. Here I am going to show more evidence that there is surveillance within the home where I'm living, as there has been everywhere I've lived for at least the past 4 years. And if you've watched my videos for the past few years, you'll be aware of that and you'll have seen that evidence as well. So here I'm just about to exit on my way to work, and you'll see that as soon as I step outside, literally the moment I step through the door, a car pulls up in front of the house, and within it is one of the tenants who lives at the house. Exact same thing as what I showed in that recent that video I uploaded with the drug dealer from September 11th of 2023. Same routine there. That we've been seeing for over 4 years. And then, after that occurs, just seconds after, the person who lives upstairs also exits at the same time and heads toward the bus stop where they know I usually go. So one tenant arriving home right as I exit, another leaving right as I exit, and he will proceed right towards the bus stop where they know I usually go each night. And it's important to note that I've documented these same occurrences for over 4 years. Now they took a little bit of time in between before doing it here, but again, when you expose these things and put them online, they just go back to the same routines over and over again. And of course, with the evidence I showed with numerous people when I lived in Aylmer, Quebec, being sent to do these same routines as well, when I reported these things to the Gatineau police, they made every effort to protect the criminals involved in it, despite the fact that I showed them clear video evidence of one particular criminal following me continually and making a threat of violence against me. And then after he moved, there was a number of months before things quieted down, and then they moved another person into that house to do the exact same things. He would wait at the door for me when I was coming home and fling the door open in my face and try to provoke altercations. And he would also show up and follow me everywhere I would go. And then with that other person, I also have video evidence of reporting it to the Gatineau police and saying clearly that this is evidence of stalking. And they're saying, no, it's not stalking. So covering up for criminals again and again for over 3 years are the Gatineau police. And I have documented evidence of these exact same things happening, which also clearly prove there's surveillance in the home for over 4 years, going back to when I lived in Toronto. So this is the most recent clip here. So I'm going to turn into the exit. I'll show you this here. This is the exit here. I'll show you this here. As soon as I exit, you'll see here. Turn this. Make it look like I'm locking the door just to show you a little bit longer. See, as soon as I exit, he pulls up and parks right in front of the house. I'll show you here. Oh yeah, that's coming out too. That's I leave. Where does I leave? Yeah, right on cue as soon as I leave, as soon as I step out. So that guy's leaving too, right as I leave. So check out where this guy's parked here, okay? Let's right here. It's gonna lock this one. Let's go into the back, I'll show you. Yeah, right on the end. So that's two people both leaving. One arriving home and one leaving as I leave for work. Yeah. Notice it? So as soon as I stepped outside, that guy showed up there, and then I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Let's time down. We'll lock this one. Yeah, that was the second. So you can see there's surveillance in the home, as I've shown many times. There. I'll go this way here. So as soon as I exit, that car pulls up right in front. The moment I exit. And then that guy ahead, he lives apparently upstairs. I've never seen him before, I don't think. He comes outside just as I exit as well. And it looks like he's headed up to the same bus stop where I'm going to go, so I guess I'll turn back and go the other way if he's going to wait there. I can't tell from here. I've never seen that guy come out at that time of night, so it's not a routine that he does. Because I usually come out, let's see. Oh no, it's good. No, he's turning back. I'm just going to go this way. Yes, that was literally as soon as I stepped out the door, that car pulled up in front of the house, and then the person comes over to the, first they waited, right? They waited to see if I was just going to leave. When they pulled up, I just was pretending that I was just taking a long time to lock the door just so I could get the footage. And then immediately this guy who's now walking behind me, he comes out from the top area of the house, again, right after I've stepped outside, and now he's coming back, so you can see the other way, right? I'll show you, I'll turn around behind. So he came from upstairs, just shortly after that car pulled up. I thought he was going to get into the car just so they could make it look natural. I'll show you, I'll turn from here. And now he's following, it looks like, behind me. Okay, let's see if he's going to go up this way. I was going to go up this way, but I'll just cross here. See what he's going to do. He's wearing one of those uniforms where he works either in construction or he's working for the city. Yeah, he went back in. So did you see that there? He just went back up, right? So he stepped outside just to walk over to the bus stop where I would normally go. Then he comes right back over and goes back into the house and goes back upstairs. You saw that, right? Okay. Yeah, he's gone right back in. So he exited just to do that and to go back in. He didn't get into any vehicle or anything. And he's wearing one of those construction vests there. So that's two people right as I exit there. Initially they thought I was going to go to that other bus stop, so they had him heading in that direction. I didn't go there, I turned, and then he starts to, after I turned, he follows behind the other direction. So exit entry tonight, very clear and obvious. And so for those who doubt that there's surveillance in the home, I've shown these exact same activities for 4 years now. And so that shows you right there, there's documentation, you can tell, they knew when I was going to come outside there, because that was, and look at the road, there's no one else, right? Check it out here, right? All quiet down there, all quiet up there. But as soon as I step through the door, they have that car waiting to drive up. So, same stuff for 4 years. I like to get footage like that when you can to show these things. But I don't engage with the people who are doing these things unless they come and talk to me or something like that. Normally I just, even then I'll usually ignore it. But because they want you to interact with them so that you can accuse them, and you just don't do that. Just play dumb and pretend you don't know what's going on. and record them doing it. That's the best way. So up here, all quiet too. Yet all that happens the moment I step through the door, so you can see there's surveillance in the home. But I'll show even more extensive evidence of that too. I mean, it's not hard to get evidence of that. So they use a lot of those people who work either for the city or in construction and things like that to do these things as well. So I think he might work for the city, that guy. I don't know. He had like a helmet on, and but he wasn't going to work because he came all the way back and went upstairs and went right back in. The purpose of leaving was they probably thought that that I would head over that direction, so they'd have him walking directly in front of me to just stand there, and then when I didn't go there, then they just had him turn back. So and then as I was just standing there pretending to lock the door to take a little bit longer so I could just get the footage and make it look like it was, you know, natural and I didn't know what was going on. Then the other guy, I don't know who it was. One of them came up to the window and starts pulling at the window where I stood. They had one of the people, although he wasn't right out in the open, I didn't see him when I left, but yeah, somebody came out and did that as well. So 3 people there utilized. That could have been random. I'm not saying for certain that pulling at the window gives anything, but it's just weird that he came over there when no one else was there. And you know, the entire area was quiet. There's no one in the area, and all 3 of those things occur as I step outside. So thanks for that stuff. I'll show that. They might start, I suspect they might start using that guy who lives upstairs. I don't care if they do, let them. I'll be recording all of it, so it's all going to go online regardless of who they use. So that doesn't matter. So what is it now? I've started to leave a little bit later. Obviously they know exactly, you can see inside the home for sure, because they did that with pinpoint accuracy tonight. And I've compiled extensive evidence of them doing things like that. I don't put all the evidence that I record from things that show surveillance in the home online. I have USBs, because there's so much stuff that you have, right? You can't put everything up. There's an actor coming across here as the bus comes. Let's see if this is, yeah, it's 34. Let's see if we're going to get police. Let's go do it. We almost drove past. Where they knew I'd get off. I don't see the guy standing there. That'd be pretty stupid if they did that, but they could. You never know. So they sent him back. As I came out, as I turned the other way and went down to the other stop, they had him come back outside. I think they did that to kind of fake me out, so that I would have thought he was gone here. Wait, right away. Okay. Right away, in seconds. It's within seconds of getting here. Okay. Yeah, I think he's the one that's in the unit directly above, but it's not the same guy who they sent to come out at like 1 in the morning just after I moved there. It's somebody new. I think they've just moved this guy in. They're probably going to have him regularly do this assignment to leave when I leave, and try and make it, you know, just set it up so it's kind of random. But he's not here anyway. But he did get on this. They had him wait, go back to the house. When I turned, he immediately, just shortly after, started coming back, went back to the house, went inside, and then then I waited for the bus. As soon as I get on the bus, he comes back out, and then he's getting on the same bus as me to follow again. And that's the guy who lives directly upstairs. I don't even know if he works in some capacity in construction or for the city. They could have just given him that to make it look like he's going to work. Or maybe he does. And maybe they enlisted him in that way to make it look natural. Either way, it's the same routine. So, you can see I exposed the other guy, so they start sending the guy who lives there. And I'm pretty sure they just moved that guy in, too. I'm pretty sure they just moved him in. And then also, of course, as you can see, the other guy who goes around to the front entrance, he pulls up the second I come out the door. So there you go tonight. The surveillance in the home. And, that's what that is. Same guy starting out there last night, looks like. Constable, as soon as I exit here. Let's see this here. Timed for my arrival. Special constable driving up here. I'm just gonna pull in, it looks like here. So here. You've seen that for 3 years. Same thing there. Just driving by right as I arrive. Special constable, Ottawa special constable. Over 3 years of that happening all the time. And as you can see, they're not dealing with anything or stopping here at all. Just driving by there because I arrived. Okay, we'll go back here. So showing up to stalk tonight. The Ottawa special constables, when they're not staging fake calls as they did that other time, they're stalking people. And you see the red and blue for fraud masonry right on the vehicle too, huh? Funny how that's on all their vehicles. As well as the crown symbol. So, crown also involved with all the CSIS activities of committing crimes, flooding the country with narcotics, and terrorizing law-abiding citizens. That all comes back to the crown too, so... So I want to slow down just for a bit. It's going over here. I'll show you what's in here. Notice this guy around the bottom. Oh, so he stopped, right? See the guy there? Just stopped. Just after I came up. He's supposed to keep pace with me, so as you can see. So watch how long he's gonna stop here. Okay, no, he's got to wait for the go-ahead to be given the direction. Notice that? Oh, sounds okay. Check this.
Single car train service is currently running.
This is first thing in the morning, so I just came in here to the transit terminal. I read us. I'm gonna check it out. Just standing there, right? So you saw the other guy stop. Just he's supposed to keep pace with me. Then when he recognized I had stopped, he messaged them, and they told him to go ahead. I'll show you here and here as well. Oh, same one. Like coming back again now. Watch when I go and you'll see security too. Like, right, make it very obvious. This guy's talking to himself here. Street theater probably. Check out the one guy. I just want to show you how long he's just standing here. Just so I'm looking up. He's got to check with the handlers to see. The other guy over there, I think, is just some actor. As soon as you come in, right? Notice he hasn't moved. It's first thing in the morning, right? Right here. Once I go in, you're gonna see security appear very abruptly. I think. Haven't been here in a while, so I'll just show you. Still, right? He's got to wait for the go ahead to be able to go. So he's not allowed to leave. They always have to have people around you no matter where you are. Watch. I'll show you here. This is an act on this side here. I'll show you here too. Right? He was holding up the phone too, filming for a minute there. Surveillance role player, you can tell. Hasn't moved since I came in. Notice the look too. This is an act as well. Act here. So I want to see how long this actor is going to stay here in the purple here. See, they have people everywhere you go, and they're supposed to make it look, so he hasn't moved yet either, right? He's just standing there. Notice? No movement there, both sides. Okay. Still, let's see how long it goes on for. This is first thing in the morning too, right? I just got here? No. Okay, so he got the okay to pass on. The other guy here? Let's wait for the elevator. If I go up to the elevator, they'll have security guards right on that. As soon as I get off, I bet. If I go up here, they'll have them positioned close by. I haven't come here in a while, but I think they'll do something with the security guards today. They'll have something to make it obvious. So, still there. See? Okay, that's right here. They're monitoring me on the cameras now for sure. So they'll have the security set up when I go in to the area of the mall area. So I want to see what time it is now. It's about 26. Okay. Still there. No movement. I think the other guy who was just there was just like posing as a vagrant too, so.
Single car train service is currently running. Please board towards the front of the train, near the transit area. Les trains à une voiture sont actuellement
Still there. Take coughing, taking anything. Okay, I'm gonna go in now. I'll show you. Turn back and see if he leaves after I pass on. I'll show you. He's still there. Yeah. Wearing purple for fraud masonry. I'm only gonna wait so long, but you can see he's not meeting anyone or anything like that. He's just been told to creepily stand there. So watch security when I come up here. They don't do it every time, but I think today they will. I just have a feeling they'll do something here. So we'll see. Because I was lingering down there for a while, and that's what they'll always put someone. That's just because I was lingering and idling there, right? So you can see they always want someone around you. You're not going to come in there and have it empty. I have before, but it won't be long before someone will show up. And this is first thing in the morning. So when I got on that train there, on Saturdays, typically I don't see many people at the station. Today was just filled with people. And last Saturday, I didn't put all of it in the video. I only put a little bit from in the grocery store, but they just literally flooded the grocery store with people. It had to look abnormal to anyone who regularly goes there who isn't a part of it. There was just like a line waiting outside. And usually at most there might be like 1 or 2 people out there when I arrive. So that was last week. I didn't put it all in because it was already so long, the video. So, but they flooded it with people. So here as I come into the mall, they'll have security. That's my prediction. Maybe they'll have them lingering right as I come up the escalator, or something like that, or they'll do something with security. I'll just record it. I'm not gonna have time to talk to that guy again if they do. I've already reported it to him, so he's just gonna lie about it anyway. Anyway, I'll show you here. So I'm predicting security will make themselves known. Make it obvious as I go in here. Let's see. That guy is obviously there. I bet you if you look down there now, he's gone. I bet you he's gone. Actually, let me just check that. I just want to check that. Let's go take a look, okay? Really quickly. I'll just show you here. I just want to take a peek and see if he's gone, because they can see me on the camera too, right? So I got a bit of time anyway. I usually take the Uber in the morning. Today I'm switching it up. Let's see if he's still there. I'll show you. They'll have security ready though. That's the prediction here. Okay, I'm just gonna go back down and I'll go to the elevator from here. Pretend I went the wrong way. Just gonna go over to the elevator on the right. Security might be waiting as I come up from the elevator. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. Okay. Yeah, he's gone. See, exactly. He's gone. What did I say? He's gone. Precisely after I go up. So that's what I showed you there. I'm going to go up here in the elevator now. They'll probably have security waiting when I get up. They'll have a bunch of people doing that. Follow me around the store, no doubt. Probably see the police either getting up here or on the way back. And just wanted to switch it up a little bit with the routine today. Okay. Walmart's just up here. Oh, I got this block here. Oh, there's kind of technically there's a area where you can walk. So, what do you know? Another 777. Isn't it interesting how they're putting that everywhere? Those numbers, whatever they call them, angel numbers associated with the Kabbalah. And, so switch to this other pair of
Glasses here. Right on cue. He's probably going to go to Walmart too, the guy who just came out there. You'll see. Fake coughing as soon as he comes out. Oh, sorry, no, that wasn't her. Sorry, you can see how that's timed. Yeah, suddenly she has a bad cough as I'm passing. Oh, they got this blocked here, huh? Oh, let's switch this car passes. Yeah, these are all condos here too. So you got to make your slave deal with the state and sign on to receive your benefits to be there. Or you could just have a lot of money and get in there too, but they're still going to require that you be part of the quote-unquote community. You can notice the beeping there just as I pass, and there's no one really there doing the beeping. So the guy who just came out there, the guy wearing that checkered kind of shirt, he's going to go to Walmart, obviously. It's a surveillance role player. He'll go ahead of me. Probably got a message on his slave device there. And so they know where I'm going, so he'll be going in ahead of me. If you look at the street here, no one really, not many people around. But the guy right ahead there, you'll see he's going to go to Walmart. And they had him come out just as I was, getting close there. Just a short distance in front of me. And he'll go into Walmart here, down here. That's my prediction. Gotta go take the slave device out and check it again. Yeah, I see he's going to Walmart, exactly what I said. See if we see him in there. He's wearing like a red and blue, a checkered kind of shirt. One of those, those woolly, I don't want to call it a jacket, but a, button-up shirt. And, based on the way he came out there right in front, when there's nobody really here, street's empty. So I would say he's pretty clearly a surveillance role player there, and he's going to go in. Let's see if he turns up again while within the store where I am. And go down here, go left. 36 traveling up here. Watch how slow this guy's going before he turns, right? Like, you could have turned, like, check where he is. No, that's where he is, right? So he came over just to stand in the parking lot. Stand there, watch. I'll show you up here. I'll go up. See where he's standing? So they had him come out just in front of me as I was coming down. And he's come here just to stand there in the parking lot. So that I'll see it. Slave to the state. Doing fake surveillance. He's not going to the store. Just standing there. Gotta obey your slave instructions from that portable tracking device. So he came out right in front of me there from that building, and he came down here just to stand in a parking lot and stare at a phone. Seems like a natural thing to do, doesn't it? So let's see this has these people do. Check them out, alright. Oh. Car number 45 right on cue. See that? Car number 45 right on cue. He's still just standing in the parking lot. So he came out of that building just to come down to the Walmart parking lot to stand in the Walmart parking lot staring at a phone. See, these are the types of things they have them do so that subject of the harassment will know it. Now you can see how quiet that street was with the police showing up there on purpose. Obviously, maybe he just sent them a message as well. He hasn't moved from there yet, so he came out just in front so I'd see him. These are the acts that they have them do. And he's just going to stand there still in the parking lot holding up a phone. Doing that. That's what we do. Second here. So long he's going to go. And this side here too, right? No one else was there too. Watch. Just standing on the sidewalk. Does that vehicle belong to him? You know what I mean? He's just putting his cup of whatever it is on top of it. Yeah, this is an active surveillance role player. So you saw he exited that condo there just to come down here in front of me and do this and stand here staring at a phone in the Walmart parking lot. Maybe he's waiting to see if I'm going to go in. I don't know. That's why I just stopped, just to make it as awkward as possible for him. And you saw the police car number 45 there, I believe it was, passing. I'll just show you here. Still there, right? You saw the other guy at the station too, so just if you think this is a one-off, I mean, this stuff happens all the time. It's CSIS sends them to do this. It's basically just an act to let the subject of the harassment know that there's illegitimate surveillance going on, but they don't want it to stand out too much to people who don't know these things are occurring. So this guy's a slave to the communitarian system, and he has to do exactly what he's told, like a good obedient slave. Police in here now? Let's see, the thing that I want. Check out now, the air is swarming with people. Okay, watch how many people. Okay, still there. Okay, inside here, okay, watch out. So maybe he's waiting to see if I'm going to go into the Walmart or not. That's why I just stopped, just to make it. You can see how his stopping has corresponded with where I'm going, though, because he came up from that apartment. He exited the apartment just to come up here to stand in the parking lot staring at it. He could have went out in front of the apartment and started a phone there, right? Anyway, okay. I'm going to move along over here and see if he follows or if he goes back. One of the two things will happen. I think either he'll follow me in or he'll go back the other way. This is one too on this side here. I'll show you from here. All of a sudden you can see how it's just flooding with people, CSIS people here. So I'm going to move down here and go from a different angle, and I'll just show you here. Check it out. I'll just stand at the bus stop just to make it like I'm standing at the bus stop. Okay, watch this. Still there. So you understand, this is meant to be noticeable to me, but to anyone else who's just arrived there, they're not going to see anything too weird in that. But when you get this all the time, it's just an act. Now, what's he doing now? That's not his vehicle. Oh, it is his vehicle. So he came out of that building just to go over to his vehicle. Okay. So he's already parked there. Or was he? That's why. See, he knows they probably told him I'm filming, so. Yeah, so you get into the vehicle. Another police car here. I'll show you here. Another one. Second one. 62. I'll just turn up from here. I'll show you. Second police car to come by the area now. And the surveillance role player's getting into the car there. I'll show you from there. Okay. I'm just standing here pretending I'm waiting for the bus here. So that's the second one. They're just circling around the area. You saw how quiet the road was. 62. Yeah, the surveillance role player's pulling out now. So his job was to come out right in front of me so I'd see him. Obviously, he already had a car positioned at the Walmart parking lot there. So for when he came out of that building, his job was just to go over there, wait, let me see him doing that so that I'd know it's intentional. And so he already had a car waiting there. He didn't go into Walmart at all. He just came out of the building just to go down there to do that. So, and you saw two police cars since I've been standing here. Two police cars have come by already to menace, harass, and intimidate. I'll show you. He's going to come by here now. See if I can get the plate. Y37RJA. Y37RJA. Okay. Bearded guy. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where I was intending to go now. Just wanted to capture that. And you saw the police again, just like last week when I was going to get groceries, exact same type of thing. Although they didn't do a theater skit there. But they're just basically encircling the area while I'm here. Well, they could be doing something productive. But as you know, if you watch my videos, these people just don't do anything productive. They just terrorize law-abiding citizens, lie about everything they do, and stage fake events in coordination with the media. So that's their job. Their job is basically to be deceitful and to be bullies and to intimidate and harass people. None of them is fit to be carrying a firearm, let alone working in their positions. So anyway, there they go again. That's the third time they've come out there. So 3 police cars there, just since I got to the Walmart here in Hull. Okay. Now I'm going to enter and I'm going to get mobbed in the store. So we'll just give it a second. The surveillance role player had probably said I had stopped, and I just stopped for an extended period of time. So that's why the police are also encircling the area there, as you can see there. 3 different cars so far, the police, just since I was over there. Came right from that corner there. As I go in, you'll see somebody will exit when I exit. Probably somebody who I'll see going in here. Just going to wait. Police again? Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to go in now, get what I need, and then I'll be done with that. Let's see if we got any. So someone will probably exit as I exit. They're supposed to time it that way. Sorry.
Are you going?
Government? No. Why do you ask that?
I was about to take your
Oh, you can take it if you want. I'm
Okay,
just
you're
I'm removing
going
it.
out?
You can take the cart, not the TV, but you can take the cart. There you go.
Lovely from you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Merci.
Have a good day.
You too. Take care. I'm gonna get the over now. That's the side here. That's kind of strange. Maybe government this. Maybe because of the glasses. Okay, get an Uber. Let's see if we get the police again here. Probably will. Beeping as I step out. Whistling and beeping as I step out. Let me just double check this. I'm not sure. There's the guy who's down the street as well. When I was, so I'm going by as I stopped to record the other guy. He was one of the ones there. Police again there. There's another police car. Fourth one. Just circling around the area continually. Well, tending to nothing. The fourth one is I'm waiting for the Uber to go home. Outside of Walmart. Fourth police car. Notice the amount of people that flood right now. Just before 9 a.m. Is that another police car? Where is this guy? APV 70K. Ah, check it out now. Just as I'm about to leave. Check it out now, right? Just as I'm about to leave. I'll show you here. Just as I'm about to get the Uber. It's a short here. Intentional, obviously. So you can see continual stalking from these people. That's the 5th time this morning they've shown up, and they're showing up to harass and intimidate me just before I leave, intentionally. That's car number 80. Got a shot of the thugs' faces in the car. You can see they just came in to do that too. So continued harassment from the drug trafficking criminal Freemasons in the Gatineau police. That's what they're doing this morning, sending 5 cars to harass and intimidate me as I just try to get groceries. Bunch of psychopaths and illegitimate criminals who should not be in their positions. And that's also Daniel Rogers and CSIS sending them to harass me this way too. So we'll get his face up. This is probably, notice how that was timed just with when the Uber's going to arrive. Okay, I guess this is him here. Notice how that was timed there. Still should have get my tickets. Oh, check it out who it is as I come out. It's that guy, the guy who lives next door who sent the Stalking. I'll show you, it's him. He's walking by just as I come outside. The guy who they sent to follow me, who lives next door. You can see him there. He just happens to be coming home right as I come outside. See, it's him there. Not sure, he's gonna go into the place next door, I'll show you here. See, there it is. Or is he going to go into the other one? Yeah, so hold on. Oh no, he's not going in there. He's just walking by, see? He didn't go into the place this time. See, that's in there. It's the guy they sent to follow. Look at an ambulance coming out too, check it out. Just as I step back out, I had to throw some garbage in the recycling and I'm just walking to the variety store. So he's going down there. So notice he looked back. I can check it out now, an ambulance just as I come out. After like 5 cop cars. 7765, yeah. Smile for the camera, yeah. Bloated, toad. You look like you're working hard too there, fatso. Not that I should talk, I'm getting a little bit heavier myself than I was. But not as big as that guy there. Okay, anyway, so there's five police cars and an ambulance there, just from going to the grocery store and coming back on this lovely Saturday. And the guy who they sent to stalk me just happens to be walking by. Look at the street here, right? No one walking anywhere. Yet he's right there walking by as I come outside. So never a dull moment here in Hull. Even on what would be an otherwise quiet Saturday, okay? So I'm going to go in here and we'll see if there's any more activity. Is it 5 or 6 police cars? I'll have to look at the footage. They basically encircled the area and then showed up before I went in and then waited for me to come out and drove up right in front of me. So I'm glad to get that footage because you could kind of see them. The cretins in the cars. Yeah, you see how that was done? So there's no one else at all walking around. No one else walking anywhere. And who's outside right when I come out? That same guy who they sent to stalk. He went around the corner though there. Instead of turning into that house next door where he's been seen going. I don't know whether they moved him or something or whether they just told him to walk by. Anyway, oh, there he comes as I come back. Check it out as I come back from the store. He's coming back again the other way. Okay, hold on, I'm going to go back. Because it looks too weird if I go down there and then he can start saying, oh, I'm showing up where he is. He's showing up clearly, as you can see when I come out. So as soon as I came out of the store, you see him coming down here. I'm going to just turn and go up here just to see where he's going here. Did he go in? Oh, sorry, he did go into that house. Yeah, he came out back around the corner and went into that house next door. So you saw that too, right? So he appears as I exit. That same guy who they sent to stalk me, following me to work, who lives next door. He's in front of me as I exit. Then I go into the store, and as soon as I come out of the store, he walks back out wearing that same black hoodie that they sent him to wear. Oh, that guy's a real scholar, you can tell. They got him working hard for his free accommodation. You get his face on there. I caught him at a distance, but so then he went back in. Yeah, he went back in to force the place next door there. So they just had him show up for. That was hilarious, man. Some of the stuff they have these people do. I mean, gosh, have a little dignity. You know what I mean? Like treating the guy just like a slave.